hump day. Hey!
That's right. There's something going on because it's hump day and we had some difficulties, but we got these guys here, y'all. We thought we was
Yes,
recording.
indeed. But we're going to get over the hump together. Thank you so much for joining us. So much great stuff happening in the Cedar Valley. We had to do it twice.
Right, because there's always something good happening on the north end.
That's right.
Everywhere else.
That's right.
In the Cedar Valley. We got these beautiful twins here with us today, and we know that you're all watching and waiting to hear from them. So welcome, Kendra and Syreeta.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, now that we have some viewers, it's a lot better, we think. People,
Absolutely.
if you have any questions for these two, please fire away. We want to just remind you that February is going to be Neuter a Male Cat Month. And I just was at the vet today, and I want to tell you that. So lots of vets have specials, Chaveevah.
Okay.
So you can neuter your cat for $25, and some places are doing it for free. So check with your vet.
Okay, well, I don't have a cat, so that's not an issue right now, but
I don't either.
Okay, then you can skip right to the introduction.
I absolutely can. For the home folks, you already know who we have sitting here with us, but I just want to run down a little bit of their MO, qualifications, etc.
Okay.
Thank you.
Syreeta is Child Protective Services social worker in Riverside County, California. And Kendra is lead clinical therapist in San Bernardino County Department of Behavioral Health Access Unit. And as if that's not enough, these sisters are in business together too. They've got the Midwest Counseling and Family Services Incorporated, and they provide mental health services to residents of LA County and the surrounding cities.
That's right. And we also have the cleaning business as well.
That's
you
right.
do cleaning
Midwest,
as well.
Midwest
And
cleaning
for all of
services.
us home folks, y'all are Mary and Kenny's babies.
That's
And
right.
Mary's legacy.
Yes,
that's
Everybody
right.
knows that,
Yep.
that
That's right.
your family has grown up here in Waterloo.
Yes.
And we're just so happy that you could make time to be with us today.
Yes.
Yes, but
Thank
we
you.
love Waterloo, and we love, this is home, so.
Yep.
It shows the way you gave back and
Thank you.
and came and spoke to us and gave us all inspiration. And
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you so
Yes.
much. I appreciate that.
So we're gonna let you rest a minute because we thought we was live a while ago and we let her talk first. So I'm saying let's go this way.
Okay.
Tell us about your job because I didn't really get to talk. Well, I did get to talk to you a little
We got
bit.
to talk. But so basically, I'm a social worker for Riverside County Child Protective Services. My job or my task is to make sure that children are safe. If they're not safe, then we find ways to make sure that they're safe. That if that means detain, placing them with family members, creating safety plans to make sure that what our needs are being met for the kids. I guess our bottom line, department needs.
Department.
Yeah,
needs,
as far as what we like to see happen with these children.
About, I mentioned the show This Is Us.
Yes.
And we get to
Yes.
see so many dynamics in different families, and of course we live a lot of through a lot of that kind of those crises. But you see a number of things like
Yes.
that on a daily basis.
Yeah, on a daily basis. Some really bizarre cases that you would think it just only happens in a movie.
Okay.
But it happens in real life, and we deal with them. Sometimes it's heartbreaking, and sometimes it's you're winning by getting a child out of a situation. But for all kids, their norms are what they see and what they've been living. And so it's still hard to take a kid out of their situation.
Absolutely.
Yes. And how do you refuel? I mean, what do you do to keep yourself motivated? I mean, is there a time where you feel burned out?
I do because when you have kids in crisis, you're not going home until that crisis is taken care of.
And
So
I bet you take a lot home.
yeah, so there's times where I haven't got home until 4 or 5 in the morning, and I would go to sleep and then go back to work, midday, and do it all over. But the situation is not taken care of until that child is safely placed in a home.
I'm sure it's much the same with you, in that it's not, 5 o'clock comes, that doesn't necessarily mean that's the end of the workday.
Well, no, because a lot of times, so I work in the call center for mental health services, basically. So we can get a call at 4:50 we're trying to close at 5. But if that person's calling and they're in a crisis,
Right.
and we're trying to link them to our mobile crisis team who can go out and evaluate, or if we have to, contact sheriff to go out to do a welfare check. So you can't just at 5 o'clock be done. I can't leave until all the crises are diverted or they have been addressed, or all people have been, linked to services. We've done what we're supposed to do. And then we have an after hours team so our call center is 24 hours.
Wow.
Although I'm not there 24 hours, I have to ensure that my staff that's going to cover it in the nighttime answering the phone.
Wow.
So we have to make sure they're answering the phones, and if they're not answering the phones, tracking them down.
Okay, that's another story.
Yes.
And so when you both get home, because you live together,
Yeah.
right? When you both get home at 4 a.m, after the janitor or the cleaning service and saving people's lives and circumstances all day, do you ever collaborate and maybe you have a problem that maybe you could help with? Or
You know
do
what? We
vent to
really
each
do
other?
not.
We don't
It's-
talk a lot
yeah.
about, because some of the stuff that she has going on, I really can't. But I can tell her, like, clinically, like, Syreeta, this sounds like this child is either being abused, or
Oh, right.
there's something
Right.
there's something else going on that they're not disclosing that I think you need to dig more into. So I'll tell her some things like that. But for me, like, I'll just vent to her and tell her, like, oh my gosh, this client.
Okay.
Sometimes clients can just, they don't want to help themselves sometimes.
Oh, sure.
Right,
And
right.
so I've been thinking of different ways that I could, instill hope, or let's burn the fire in you so that you can get past this hump. So I'll talk to Syreeta and say, Syreeta, what you think? I'm just burnt out. I do my research. I'm just not seeing something.
Right.
What are you saying? What are you hearing?
Right.
And I have a partner that, a friend that I work with, and we do the same thing. So we're able to, I can do full disclosure to her because she's in the same thing. So I can't really do much full disclosure to Kendra like that. So she really, she can give me questions and things like that, like solution-focused questions. But really and truly, it's kind of like I can't go as deep as I would like to.
Sure.
Yeah.
We're going to get into some more of these kind of questions, but personally, I just have some of those nuts and bolts back to the beginning questions,
Sure.
like when did you all first make the decision that you were leaving Waterloo?
Well, so I'll start.
I mean, did you go together?
We
Did you make the decision
initially
jointly?
came
together.
together, but
Okay.
what happened was, so we went to Cedar Rapids after we graduated from Hawkeye Community College. We transferred to Mount Mercy in Cedar Rapids.
Okay.
My dad was like 2 minutes from the school. So, anyways, when we got ready to, about a month or so, maybe 2 months before we graduated, my aunt Angie came down to visit.
Okay.
Her and my mom came together to visit us.
Oh.
And she asked my mom, what are they going to do when they graduate from college? And my
Yeah.
mom said, I'm not sure. We haven't really discussed it, And so anyway, I guess around the time when we graduated, and then it was like summertime coming, and my mom said, you know what? You guys are going to go on to California. So pack your stuff.
Oh, wow. Well, why wouldn't she say come back to Waterloo? We were
Well,
just talking about that.
but she did-
we
but
need
she-
people to go to college,
Yeah,
come back and invest.
But what her idea was, she said she wanted us to go
See the
off and see
world.
the world.
Oh,
Yes.
sure. Of
She said,
course.
so you don't know what you don't like if
Until
you
you
don't
try
go
it.
off and see what it's like. She
Sure,
said, home is always here. You can always come back home.
That's
but I want you
right.
to find out what you don't like first.
Okay, she was far smarter than me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so then we went to California, started to get situated. But then when Mama came to visit, she was sick.
Oh,
She wasn't like her energetic self. So we said, what is wrong? So she didn't know. She thought it was allergies. And then came back here and ended up getting diagnosed with cancer. So then I hadn't had a job yet. Kendra had just got a job in California. And I was like, I'm going back home to take care of Mama. I don't know what's wrong with her, so I'm going to be there with her. So end up staying and taking care of her until she passed. And then went on to Vegas.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I know that had to be a very crucial time in your lives and a time where it was very important to have each other to lean on.
Yeah, it was. It was
hard.
quite different. We had never lived apart, so I didn't understand what life was like without my twin, and so I was like, it's something I had to get over, because at some point I figured, we'll be married, have kids, and we're going to have to separate at some point, So it was a good adjustment, but I had my mom to help me make the adjustment. So it was easier moving on to Vegas after my mom passed without my twin because now I was independent.
Okay. Well, isn't it funny how life sometimes puts things right in front of you that you never would have seen or imagined things would happen like that.
So have you all always had pretty much the same focus as far as the type of work that you were doing with people?
No, it was different because so initially I was going to be a pre-med major and I couldn't stand the biology, chem labs and stuff. They were taking so much of my time. So my mom said, you know what, I think you'll be better in psychology because you really just, you'll listen to people, and they can tell you the same story over and over again. You act like you never heard it before.
That sounds like Chaveevah.
So I ended up going into psychology, and then Syreeta was in criminal justice.
Yes.
So she had a whole different idea.
Yeah, I wanted to be an entertainment lawyer or some type of lawyer. Took the LSATs and things like that, and it was okay, but it just didn't seem like it was a passion of mine at that time.
Let's talk about that banquet.
Yes,
ma'am.
Yes.
Y'all packed the house. I haven't seen Electric Park that full.
Right.
I mean,
that was
for Martin
amazing.
Luther King dinner.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just beautiful, room full of people, and you looked stunning.
Thank you.
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, you
Yes.
both just look beautiful.
Look at
Thank you. We've been doing the Martin Luther King banquet since we were 7. So my mom would have us to, volunteer, help set the tables, help guests to their seats and things like that. And so, we always wanted to, be the speaker at some point in time.
Yes.
You had aspirations.
We
back
did.
then.
My mom said, you haven't done enough to be up there yet. Start doing things in life. And, when time is right, you'll know.
And boom.
And here we are.
Boom, shakalaka.
Boom, shakalaka. So it was really, truly an honor to come back and be the speakers at the banquet. We were like, Tanya, you guys really want us?
Oh.
And she was like, yes, why not?
Of course.
But let me tell you this.
Okay.
Tell you guys this. So when Tanya called me, I'm doing this big old presentation at work because we have a lot of contractors and fee-for-service providers that, we try to keep them abreast of all the new information coming down from the state.
Okay.
So I'm presenting all this information and Tanya calls. And so anyways, I see that she called, I missed the call, and I text my sister and said, Syreeta, call Tanya.
Okay.
Because I can't call her back. I'm going to be in this presentation till 5:30 today. I can't even get done. So anyways, Syreeta calls her.
I called her. Here I am. Like, she was so calm. Like, hey.
Oh, LaTanya
it's Tanya.
Right.
And I was like, hey, Tanya, what's up? And she was like, what are you doing right now? I'm like, nothing, talking to you, what's up? She was like,
what's really good?
Yeah, what's up, Tanya? Talk to me. She's like, we wanted to see y'all want to do the banquet. I'm like, do the banquet? Like hosting or what you talking about? She was like, speaking. I'm like, yeah.
But Syreeta found out all the tea, all the information. And so I text her and said, well, what's going on? Because it's not. Syreeta says, Tanya says you got to call her.
Yeah.
I said,
She
Syreeta, we're
she wouldn't tell
twins.
me.
Okay.
How can she not share this
Yeah, but Tanya told me
information?
not to tell her.
Oh, right.
Because she wanted to be the one to tell
She
her.
wanted to tell me.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
so that's why I was like, Syreeta, we talk about everything. And she said, Syreeta, she's like, Kendra, you're gonna just have to just step out of there and call. I'm like,
Oh, wow. And so you did.
so
She
you
went to
listen,
the
I
bathroom.
couldn't help it.
You were too curious.
Yeah, I was too curious, so I stepped out, called, and then Tanya asked, and I asked Syreeta. So after Tanya said, would you do it? I said, of course. And so when I got off the phone, I said, what am I going to talk about?
Oh, you did great. The blueprint of
Thank
life.
you.
And that was.
Absolutely. Yep, you all both were. I mean, because I've never been to a banquet where they had joint speakers,
Yes.
And so I thought, okay, how similar, how different,
Right.
whatever.
Yes.
And you all both really hit it out of the park with the things that you had to say. It was very inspiring.
Thank you.
And just wonderful to see. It's always
you.
a wonderful thing to see people
Yeah.
from Waterloo come back
Yeah.
and step into that role as
Yeah.
the
Thank
keynote
you.
speaker.
Thank you.
So-
Yeah, it was an honor. I was such an honor.
It's
It's
still
on the top of my bucket list. Like,
All right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you hit it out of the park and made a home run.
Yes.
The
Yes.
fact that your family was up there with you, your
Yes.
mother's photo right in front. I
Yes.
mean, you can really feel her spirit.
Thank you.
so
That's
much.
what we wanted.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. She's definitely so very proud of you.
Yes.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. She's
And-
my girls.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And even the fact that you were able, it's such a blessing when you're able to come and take care of a sick loved one, you
Yes.
know, and to be a part of that, even though it's a transition you don't want to have to deal
Right.
with, to be a part of it and to witness it, it's a blessing in itself as
Yeah,
well. Just
it
like
is.
birth, death is
Yeah.
a rite of passage that
part
we
of
all,
life.
something we all have to do.
That we all have to do.
And she was very blessed with 2 angels.
Thank
I mean,
you.
really.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we were blessed to have her. I'm
Amen.
telling you,
Yeah.
it's a great, awesome
Indeed.
mother.
And her life lessons that she taught us will carry us for the rest of our days.
I bet she taught them fast too.
Yeah, yeah.
What she tell you? I'm not talking fast. You
You
just
just
listening
listen
slow.
slow.
Oh, okay. That's a good one. That's a
Right.
great one.
Exactly. Their
So now-
energy is so high.
As far as your journey with your careers and starting your business now, you all are twins, so y'all do a lot of things together.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay, so now what inspired you to go into business together, and for that matter, to start off with something like a cleaning business?
Well, here's the thing with the cleaning business. I was working at another job, and I said, I wanted a part-time job. And so I was like, you know what? I need a part-time job that's going to fit my schedule. I don't want somebody to tell me when I'm going to work. And I want to be able to set my own pay. So, and I said, well, maybe I do a business. So another friend that I worked with, we were having conversation. And so and I told her my idea, and then she said, oh, I like that idea. I'll do it with you. So then I said, how do we start it? And so she was like, I don't know. So I started Googling on internet steps on how to start a business. So followed the blueprint.
Okay.
That was labeled
there you
for me.
go. There's your
And
speech.
and created the business, and then we started getting clients, and we were busy, doing both jobs, and so that started, and we was like, awesome, let's try something different, and then here we are with Midwest Counseling. I'll let
Okay.
Kendra tell you.
Okay,
Yes.
so with Midwest Counseling, we've always wanted to do Midwest Counseling. However, I was fearful. I didn't know the exact steps. And at one point in time, we thought we were going to come home and we would do it here. But so then it kind of just, I had all the paperwork sitting in a folder. And I just said, God, I just don't know what I'm going to do with that. I'm fearful. I know you keep dangling in front of me. I just don't know what I'm doing.
Okay.
And so then we
You're talking to God.
I'm talking
Yes.
to God. 'Cause
Okay.
I didn't know what I was doing. So,
Right.
but I think he just kept presenting the idea in
Sure.
front of me saying, this is what I want you to do. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I don't know what to do. I'm fearful. So anyways, last October, I was sitting in my room and I was sitting on the bed and I just said, I'm doing it.
Gonna do it.
And so I went online it's like a legal Zoom, but it's called InkFile.
Okay.
I just ran into Syreeta's room. I said, I'm going to do it, Syreeta.
It costs like, what
I
was
said
it?
it cost like
$400?
$279, and I got my credit card. And she said, "Well, let's do it." I said, "What are we gonna name it?"
I said Midwest Counseling.
I said, "Okay."
Because we already had Midwest Cleaning. I said, so let's keep it under the same umbrella,
Yeah.
Nice.
Like a
And I did
nice.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like us with Boom Shakalaka.
Exactly.
Just do
Shakalaka.
it.
Yeah,
Sometimes
yeah.
We're gonna do this. Yeah.
we
Right.
just got so much,
Yeah.
to talk about. Let's
Right.
have a talk show. So yeah, sometimes you just for the listeners and viewers, just do it.
Just
You
do it.
don't have to hesitate and wait for this and that to fall
Right.
in place.
And the internet is out there. You have all your answers. And believe me, you can go talk to people like David Goodson when we started
Yes.
this business.
Great
I
advocate.
kid you not.
Great, yeah.
We started asking questions, ran into him at Hy-Vee, and he was just so open with answers. So if you open your mouth, ask questions, people will tell you.
That's right.
They will.
And did we have any comments at all today? Because I know people aren't used to waiting for us.
You've got about 3, but they're just like some people saying good morning and things like
Okay.
that. So it's not really. Do you want me to read them off? I can.
Well, we like to shout out maybe just
Yeah,
to
to
a
those
couple
of us who
people.
have joined us, thank you.
Philip
Yes.
Banks says good morning.
Of
Hey,
course.
that's my
Hey.
brother.
That's right.
San
We
Diego.
always love.
Quentin Richardson says much love to the twins and a beautiful host.
Oh,
Thank
thank
you.
you, Quentin.
And
Big
Linda
cute.
Ireland says good morning.
Oh,
Morning,
Linda.
Linda.
Linda, we can count on Linda.
So on that same note, as far as you all talking about your business and how you got started, is there any advice that you would give to somebody who might possibly be thinking about?
Don't be afraid. Really just do your research, ask questions. No dumb question, is
No
there.
question asked.
Yeah,
It's a dumb
yes,
question.
exactly. Just go
Also,
ahead. Yeah,
And then get some support.
yeah.
Get a mentor. So if there's certain things that you don't know, which for me, myself, there's a lot of things that I don't know. But
Still don't know.
Yeah, but I've got me a business mentor so that can help guide me. I'm talking to different people on, how to build a business. I go to conventions, conferences, and stuff like that because
Keep
I
learning, keep
Yeah.
living, and keep learning.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It helps me to evolve myself, and then eventually I can branch out to other areas. But you start out small. You don't gotta go big, but you just gotta start.
That's right.
Yes, and to talk about mentors, I know we want to shout out to Kenny. We know Kenny's watching,
Yes.
and your beautiful grandmother,
Yes,
Mary
ma'am.
Tarot.
Yes.
Tarot. I always have
Yeah.
a
I
hard
know.
time.
Nobody can
It's
pronounce
Tarot.
it right.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we just want to shout out to all your family.
Yes,
Yes.
thank you to the Nixes,
Yeah.
Tarots.
Now-
We got a lot of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody in particular you want to shout out because
Oh,
you did it already, right?
yeah.
well, I just my whole entire family.
Yeah.
I just love them, all of them.
Yeah, everybody. It's
Everybody. My Aunt Angie, she's probably working. My Uncle
Yeah.
Buddy's
But
probably
they'll
working.
watch it later. See, that's what's so great about the internet. You
Right,
can watch
you
it
can
now.
watch it, right.
It'll be on YouTube, and of course, this hopefully will maybe be on MediaCom as well. Ed, will
Okay.
it be on? Yes, they'll
Yes,
put this
okay.
on.
Okay,
after
perfect.
the
We
game.
love them all.
Yeah, we
And-
love all of them. I
Yeah.
might start forgetting people if I start naming.
I know,
everybody.
Yeah.
so don't even
Yeah,
try.
So I just named you, but anyways, everybody, all my blood, y'all know who you are.
All right. And even if you're not blood, you're still family.
Yeah.
Right, we
Okay,
determine what's
We have
family.
more comments, Ed.
Yes.
We do?
Wendy Bowman says hello.
Oh,
Hey,
hi,
Wendy.
Candy Nardini, I'm hoping I'm saying
Yes,
that
you're
right,
right.
says, good morning. The
Good
twins
morning.
were amazing speakers at the recent MLK banquet.
They
Thanks for this
were.
opportunity to hear them again. And then she made another comment, just do it.
That's
That's
right.
right.
Just do it.
That's
Just like
right.
Nike,
That's
just
right.
do it.
Yeah.
Now that you guys have been here, have you been able to see downtown and any improvements? What have you noticed?
I love
Do you
the
like
changes.
the bridge?
Yes, we haven't gone over the big bridge yet.
You haven't?
haven't gone over.
overpass,
We've
yeah.
been busy.
Oh,
Yeah.
I bet. Okay.
But I like what I see like down by the Young Arena.
Right, yeah.
The Marriott. We stayed in the Marriott.
Oh, isn't
In
that
that
a
building.
great
Nice.
Gorgeous.
I'm going there for lunch today.
Oh, you are?
I am.
It's really nice. We didn't eat there, but we definitely, they had us in the suites upstairs. Beautiful. I love it. I love it all.
Right, the new buildings that
Yeah.
they're building, like I guess it's like apartments or
Right, on the
Yeah.
river.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a marina soon. The mayor was here last week
Really?
and told us about that too.
A
So,
marina.
a
Yeah,
marina
marina.
right behind the Marriott.
Pontoon
Wow.
boat rental,
Really?
that kind
Boat
of stuff.
rental.
Yeah.
They're
It's
doing
really
it
nice.
up.
I
love
like
it.
what I see.
So maybe you could consider coming back. No.
You know what? We had some things that we're thinking about in the works
Yeah.
that we've been talking with Quentin with Mayor Hart.
Mayor-
Okay,
sure.
right, Quentin. Q.
Yeah, Q. Mayor Q.
Yeah.
Just some things that we had some ideas about. So
We're not going to disclose them yet.
Yeah, we're not
No.
done.
Okay.
We're not done
No.
with Waterloo.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
Okay,
wanted
wonderful,
to ask, have you
wonderful.
stopped in at Here's What's Poppin' on 4th Street?
No.
Well, so tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah.
Is
That's
that-
just popcorn, not just. It's a candy and popcorn shop. All the
Oh.
little
Yeah.
old school candies and stuff like that.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yes, and tasty hot dog soups and sandwiches. So you have to
Oh.
stop
Is
there.
it by the
Also, it's on
Herbs?
It's on
East 4th Street.
Oh, East 4th.
206
Yeah.
East 4th.
206.
And then also we're talking about our supporters that kind of help us out from time to time. And
Okay.
Okay.
And we have Experience Waterloo. You know Tavis Hall, David's son. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
and you
Okay.
want to, if you ever want to find out what's going on and you're missing, stop at 500 Jefferson Street
Okay.
and talk to Tavis and his staff.
Yeah.
Oh okay.
Definitely. Okay.
And Ferguson, y'all know Travis Ferguson?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
you
Now,
do?
I want to talk
Yes.
with Travis because we're interested in rental properties.
Oh,
So
Right.
we wanted to get into that. We got some things that we want to do.
Because we see
with
something
here
in
this
Waterloo.
community.
Oh,
yeah.
now you're talking.
Yeah,
so
we-
Travis,
I'm
he's
telling
the
you, we
one to
love
look
Waterloo.
for. He's the one to talk to.
Travis.
Then.
Yeah,
Make
Travis.
sure, because he's selling real estate all over the state now, and Waterloo
I
is where
see.
he's looking for.
Yeah. Okay.
Really?
So
Yep,
yeah, we
definitely.
definitely want to talk with him.
Yes, and educational talent search. Education is the key, Chaveevah.
Oh yeah, we did
That's
talent search.
right. You all are a reflection of that, most definitely.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We were in talent search.
Yeah, yeah,
And
we
the
were.
next one.
Okay, awesome. Okay,
Yeah.
and Educational Opportunity Center at
Yeah.
800 Sycamore, which is also in the UniQ building.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, basically helps people's educational dreams to come true. especially as an older student trying to go back to school, such as I was back in the day. You know, they got me started on my way.
Got you on the right path.
On the right path.
And last but not least,
Yes.
it's a banneker, not a stopwatch.
You couldn't wait to do that. You couldn't wait.
Panic or watch it. Well,
All right.
somebody asked me what time is it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much to Derek Holmes, who started Banneker in 2003. And check out bannekerstore.com.
Yes,
Okay.
indeed.
Yeah.
I looked at
And
their
we have-
website and I was like, I want to get a Banneker watch.
There you go.
Okay,
See?
Derek, I want a Banneker watch.
Okay.
Yes.
Now we have a new segment in our show. We talked to you guys a little bit about it, about how sometimes American history is hard to talk about
Sure.
because we're just going to close out because we don't want to miss out on the opportunity to share drop some knowledge.
That's right.
Okay.
Drop
And
knowledge.
we found out that it was a common practice during slavery time
Yes.
to actually start inventory at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, you
Talk
want
about
to close out the new year with all your debts paid and trying to get yourself together. So this was like in a lot of ways a dreaded time for people who were enslaved, because that was a time when you might be sold to someone else. One of your children, your husband, someone may be sold away to put somebody's debts to right.
Right.
Or you just may be bonded out from one place to another to work for X amount of time. And that's where that old saying comes from in the black community, that whatever you're doing on New Year's, you were going to be doing for the rest of the
wow,
year.
that's right.
Because if you had a new master, then that's what you're going to be doing for the rest of that year
Wow.
until
Yes.
New Year's Day again, and then you may get uprooted again.
Wow.
So some of these American sayings that you hear, like, haven't you heard that?
Oh, yeah,
Whatever
because-
you're
because
doing
we-
on New
we
Year's
would
Eve
say
for
that.
Yeah,
day,
we're
right?
like doing all year.
And then again, watch night is because all black families back then would get together at church and watch and pray and pray that they didn't get taken away from their
away.
families.
Wow.
So watch
Yeah.
night services originated through that.
To watch for over their
And now we
family.
have a
watch
church
over.
watch night service and stuff
Exactly.
like that. But the same, I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's encrypted
But the
in
concept
our-
is watching over the family, make sure that no one is.
taken
taken.
away.
And
Yeah.
also
Or
in the midst
mourning.
in the midst of that terror of wondering about
Oh,
that,
yes.
there was also an element of hope, because the Emancipation Proclamation, January 1st, it went
Right.
into, so
Oh.
that was a little bit more of a cause for hope, like, oh boy,
Right.
this is it.
And so
Wow.
one thing that this is our reasoning for sharing these stories is that we want to be sure that what is it, the disinfectant, exposure is the best disinfectant. So
Right.
we call this segment Give It Some Air. So we want everybody to understand that even though these are hard stories to tell, once you say them, people are like, really?
Yeah.
but
Right.
knowledge is power.
Right.
Right.
So
Knowledge
people
is
should
power.
know those things.
Yep.
Right.
We
It's
need
hard to be
air
objective.
them out, yes.
It's hard to be objective about some of these things because
Right.
I know in Black History class you get told all these things and
Yeah.
you get angry. You know,
Yeah.
when you're a child, you
Yeah.
don't know how to
Right.
vent.
Yeah.
Right.
But hopefully we can do it constructively.
Absolutely.
Definitely,
Well, you did a good
definitely.
job of just presenting it here.
Yeah, you did.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Boom
I was just about to say,
shakalaka.
boom shakalaka in your
Right,
cups.
all right.
Boom
Yeah, that's
shakalaka.
right.
And these will be for sale as we close because we got to get out of here. I can see Ed give me the peace sign, which probably means 2 minutes. Or
Deuces.
something.
Do something.
But we'll have these for sale for $12
Okay.
each. Boom shakalaka.
Boom
starting
shakalaka.
in the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
Can
Can we order online?
Yes, you
Okay.
can just inbox me. We're kind of simple like that.
Okay, got
Okay,
it.
okay.
Okay.
Well, we thank you guys for having us
Yes.
on your
Oh.
show. We really do appreciate it. We really do appreciate all the love and support that we got from everybody
Banquet,
here in
yes.
Waterloo, our home.
Yes.
We're just blessed.
Such a blessing having
It is.
you. And how long
Absolutely.
are you staying?
We'll be here until Friday. Well,
Friday.
we're gonna go to Cedar Rapids Thursday evening, spend some time with my dad, and then we'll
Awesome.
fly out Friday.
Okay, well, we appreciate you all taking some time out of your busy
I know.
whirlwind schedule to stop
Yes,
by.
No
thank
problem.
you, thank you.
Never a
Visit with
problem.
And we'll always come back whenever you want us. Let us know.
Please do.
All right.
That would be all the time.
Yeah.
You can live here if that was the case.
I know that's the case.
And by all means, keep us in the loop as far as the things that you all are
We
doing.
will.
We will.
We will.
we can-
Thank you.
Hey, they
Right.
doing this.
Yeah.
They
Right.
doing that.
Definitely.
We're working on something, so we're gonna hopefully.
I know. We wait for that announcement.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah, we'll
gotta
we'll
work
let you
on
know.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mayor Hart said, "Put it together, and we're gonna present it."
Oh, you done
All right.
talked to him already.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
yes,
let's
that's
get
law.
the ball rolling.
That's already. Yes.
All right. Well, we want to encourage you both to keep doing, and everybody that's watching,
right.
keep doing more
Thank
of
you.
what makes you awesome.
right.
Because
Cheers.
it makes us all look good.
Amen.
See you
Thank
next time.
See you next
Thanks
time.
for watching.
Thank you.